Hi everybody, Jeff here. Today I'm going to be speaking out something that we all live through, and I'd just like to title this Monday Cometh. You know, we have times where we go to church on Sunday and we are jumping, we are dancing, we are shouting. Pastor brings a awe-inspiring message which should cause us to want to go change the world. But then Monday comes and, oh God, what happened? What happened, Lord? What happened? And I will explain this. Number one, Monday is when everybody's beginning the work week, and everybody is trying to contact one another and get a hold of each other. Okay, it's usually my roughest day of the week too. But I want to go here to the book of 1 Kings, one of the greatest stories of one of the greatest prophets in all of Israel's history, and that's Elijah. And this is the account of when Elijah called fire down from heaven. Again, 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 21. And Elijah came unto all the people and said, How long will there be a division between the two opinions? If the Lord be God, follow him. But if Baal, then follow him. And the people answered him not a word. Then said Elijah unto the people, I, even only I only, remain a prophet of the Lord, but Baal's prophets are 450 men. Let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose one for themselves and cut into pieces, and call you on the name of your gods, and I will call on the name of the Lord. And the God that answers by fire, let him be God. And all the people answered and said, It is well spoken. This is one of the greatest miraculous things that ever happened in all of human history. Elijah laid down the line. He threw down the gauntlet and said, if Baal is God, then Baal is God. If the Lord Yahweh is God, then he is God. And Elijah said, I'm going to prove to you that my God is God. And so if we know the accounts that Israel, the whole place was in a long drought at that time. So they brought in the 2 bulls, one for Baal, one for God. And the prophets of Baal were going to call fire down so that their sacrifice could be taken up. And they cried and they said, Oh, false God, come down and take this sacrifice to heaven up to you by fire. Nothing happened. They kept on. They were cutting themselves. They were screaming, shouting. And the whole time Elijah's over there mocking them. Hey, maybe your God's on a journey. Hey, maybe your God's going to the bathroom or something. Maybe he's asleep. You need to talk a little louder. And it just kept on. Finally, nothing happened. So when it was Elijah's time, he not only brought the sacrifice, he said, bring me water. And they dumped lots of water on that thing to where it would be impossible for fire to consume it. And then, as I'm summarizing all this, Elijah called unto heaven. He called unto God and said, receive this sacrifice. And fire came down and consumed it all. And then, as we go into chapter 19, people are celebrating. And, Elijah has proved himself to be the prophet of God. And that the God of Elijah is God. Well, King Ahab's wife Jezebel put out a hit on Elijah and said, he's going to die. And Elijah got depressed. And Elijah got scared. And I've heard so many criticisms of Elijah when, man, here's the prophet of God. The man just called fire down from heaven. What is he to fear from some false god queen of Israel? And I can explain this from the human side. If I just called down fire from heaven, I'm spent. Spiritually, physically, mentally spent. And so Elijah's Monday cometh with a vengeance. And he had come down off that spiritual high, even to the point where he hid himself in the cave. And it took God still and soft and quiet, said, Elijah, I got you. I got you. I'm with you. Nothing's going to come to you. And by the way, you're not the only prophet in all of Israel. And so Elijah had to go to his desert place, his quiet spot, to where it was just him and God. So when Monday cometh, and Monday will come, just know that as you're coming down from the spiritual high, hold on to the word. Hold on to what you gained the day before after church. Hold on to what you've gained after that meeting. Hold on to the Spirit of the Most High God, for He is with you, and He will make sure that you get through Monday when Monday cometh. Many blessings, y'all. Thank you.